Definitely both bangers. They definitely got some in the stash that I still haven't discovered, but it's just cold. You know what I'm saying? Just rah. Like I feel like people didn't try to emulate that sound for years and years. You feel me? That's the only word I can explain. It's like being off of E. You know what I'm saying? Not that I know what that's like. Bro, this band, I can't believe I waited so long to react to this band. Hey, yo, welcome back. It's time for another top 10. My first list, man, y'all was rocking with it, man. It was another, hey, that was that early release Patreon special, man. So shout out to the executive producers on Patreon. Y'all will be seeing this video first as well, man. I appreciate y'all. If you watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like, and consider becoming an executive producer so you get the first dibs on all the videos. You feel what I'm saying? So look, top 10 songs from new bands. Not new bands that's out now. New bands to me. And this list is cold too, and I got some sleepers on there that you might not have heard before. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna get straight into the list, man. Remember, the only limitations you face are those that you place upon yourself. So if you got a goal, if you got a dream, make sure you go out there and get it. You feel what I'm saying, man? Let's get straight to the video. Hey, yo, if you rocking with your boy Rock, become an executive producer by joining the Patreon fam right now. Make sure you hit that big red subscribe and that like, and go stream that music on all streaming platforms. Why? Because it's free to show love. So look, man, I'm gonna hint at a few things that I got planned, but some of these might get remixed by your boy when I get in the studio. So there might be some metal rap going on. I ain't gonna say too much, but just stay tuned. Make sure you keep them notifications on so you don't miss when I drop new music. Just a heads up on that. Number 1, and these are not in order, we got Deftones, Passenger, featuring, you know what I'm saying, Maynard James Keenan from Tool, from A Perfect Circle. And I mean, this instrumental is just ecstasy. That's the only word I can explain. It's like being off of E. You know what I'm saying? Not that I know what that's like, but you feel what I'm saying? That's what I would imagine it was. You know what I'm saying? Cruising with your shorty, listening to that off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I picture from that. Crazy vocals, crazy lyrics, and the beat is just too dope, man. Straight up. After that, we got the late, great Chris Cornell, Audio Slave. Not Audio Slave, I keep saying Audio Slave. Soundgarden, Slaves and Bulldozers. Now, I was sleep on them, but when I heard this one, it was just undeniable. I knew Chris was gonna bring it, but the instrumentation just had to grow on me. And this song, in rotation, Stank Face Certified, Yiddy. After that, man, I knew I had to put Pantera on the list because I've been listening to them a lot. But they ain't, 2 of their songs ain't cracked the list yet. Cause this list was tough to put together, I ain't even gonna lie. So I went with I'm Broken, man, cause I found myself listening to that. It was between that and Walk, but I found myself listening to I'm Broken just a little bit more. Definitely both bangers. They definitely got some in the stash that I still haven't discovered, but I'm Broken is just cold. You know what I'm saying? Just rah. Like I feel like people didn't try to emulate that sound for years and years. You feel me? After that, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna put some smooth, right? Let me switch it up. We done rocked out. Now we gonna smooth it out. Cold Blooded by Rick James, the late great, man. Cold. And I actually listened to this for the first time at a function, man. And I was like, yo, how have I missed this? That song is just cold. In the Ghetto Cold too. Or is that the same song? No, that's Cold. That was my number 2 Rick James track. But Cold Blooded, man, cold, pun intended. Now we about to switch it up, man. We back on that. We about to go to Down in a Hole, Alice in Chains, man. Bro, this band, I can't believe I waited so long to react to this band because, yo, that Dirt album is filthy, bruh. It's filthy, bruh. Stank Face on every track so far. Might have to do a whole album reaction, bro, because it's just so crazy. But Down in a Hole, I find myself freestyling to that. I'm singing it all the time. Playlist getting crazy, man. Like, it's getting crazy. If y'all want me to put this on the Spotify, just so y'all know what I'm rocking with, man, let me know. Next, Tool. I just did Tool Week on the channel. They was the first band that we ever did a week for. I think I'm gonna do Tupac next, actually. So early access to that. It's gonna be a Tupac week next, and then we might do, you know, I ain't gonna say too much. Just stay tuned, turn them notifications on so you don't miss it. That Opiate was my favorite record on there. It was just so hype. It was hard to pick. They all was pretty tough. Hush was tough. That one really had an impression on me. But that Opiate, it's just the way they break down the subject matter. Just you feel the pain. That was like I felt like that was just it. It was just that raw uncut from Tool when they first was getting started in '92. So I definitely had to put that on the list. Now next, we had Gorillaz on the first list, I believe, and they back with a whole different song, bruh. Dare, which I actually reacted to like 3 months ago. But it got stuck in my head randomly one day, and I just started going down the rabbit hole listening to the Gorillaz. But this Dare song is just, I think Melancholy Hill was on the first list, but this one then bumped that out. I actually did some research on the artist and realized like it wasn't even, this was like a passion project, and they just happened to blow up. Like they just happened to just go crazy because they were so talented. The artwork was crazy, and Dare is so catchy. Somebody in the comments said it was called There, but the accent made it Dare. So I don't know if that's true. But, you know, if it is, random fact of the day. You learned something today. What we got next, man? My baby, Sade. And I know that's the name of the band. And I think her real name Heather, according to my mom Dukes. But Sade, if you watching this, I just want to feature, you know what I'm saying? I just want to feature. You know, I'm sure it's 100 racks to get you in the stew, but we'll figure something out. I'm a fan. I've been a fan since I was 5. Really in love with you. But it was a dope record. Let me get back on topic. Dope record. Like, legendary. I need to go through and react to more of her music, but I just been stuck on this one. So melodic, such a vibe, and it's just good music. Undeniably good music, man. Speaking of undeniably good music, man, I need y'all to do me a favor and run up my Spotify if you have Spotify. Look up Raw Friday. If you kicking back, you know what I'm saying, a long day of work or you on the cruise, pull that song up for me. Let me know what you think, man. I feel like it's a vibe. It's good to elevate too. Now we getting to the end of the list, man, and it's getting kind of, you know what I'm saying, the vibe. Y'all see the vibe that I got going, right? You see the vibe? You feel it? You feel it? We got Korn, Freak on a Leash. Hard. It's something about animated videos for me. Like that just, when I watched the video and I had to go back and watch it just because I was like, what song is this that I keep singing? And then I went and watched my reaction and I saw how hype I was and I was like, oh yeah. So I went and watched the video again and just, it remade me a fan of Korn because I've been listening to so many bands that they kind of, I remember saying like I really, really rock with them. But, you know, going back, I was like, yeah, this is the one when I was like, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to listening to more of their music. And last but not least, man, I'm gonna surprise a few of y'all with this one. If y'all want, pause the video right now and leave me a comment. What is the last song or band that I'm about to say? I'm gonna give you some time to answer. Sublime, Doing Time, man. I just reacted to this the other day, man, and I'm like, yo, it just reminded me of it took me back to the 90s, nostalgia. Took me to the PlayStation 1, took me to the Nintendo 64, took me to the PS2, and I never knew what the song was called, didn't know what the band was, I was so young, but I literally teleported when I heard that song, you feel me? Busted a crazy freestyle on that reaction just because I had to, really, I just had to, bro. But look, man, I'm really rocking with my list, man. Another top 10. Like I said, if y'all want me to put a playlist together so y'all can go through and jam these, like how I would, you know, orchestrate it, curate it, whatever words you want to call it, let me know if that's something y'all be interested in. Once again, big shout out to the Patreon fam, aka the executive producers. Y'all keep the lights on. So I thank y'all so much for helping the dream become possible, man. And thank y'all for the donation. Thanks to everybody who's been showing love to the channel, donating, sharing, man. Thank y'all so much. Y'all really make this possible, man. Just by dropping a like, watching, man. I appreciate y'all. We're going to keep this fresh content coming, and we're going to keep spreading this positivity, spreading this good music, because It brings us together. We united through this, man. Much love. I appreciate y'all, man. Positivity. I know what it is, man. It's your boy Ra, and we out. Yiddy.
Baby, I'm too authentic. I love leaving my soul on the page, controlling my rage, escaping the maze, controlling the pain of a nigga that been waiting to sell out show since 16. Shit just like haunted, no, not again. Too paranoid, I don't really need a friend. Too anxious, man, I can't even pretend. Only time I'm not shaking is when I'm on stage, they bobbing their head.